Hey boys, Dingo from the future here. Just want to remind you I stream on Twitch every single day. Here's the link, here's the deck, and without further ado, let's get to the gameplay. Only Lutri here. And well, this hand sucks. Skip it. This looks like a normal Murktide hand, I'll keep it. Turn 3 Grist, take it up to 7 loyalty. It could have been. I just don't trust myself. Just not gonna hit a land. I'm just gonna lose. About viling and grist? How does this sound any more appealing? I hate Aether Vial. So I just draw that card on turn 7. I'm like, I need an impactful spell. And it's like, oh, here's Aether Vial. Here's Aether Vial. Oh, boys, control. Fuck it, I'm buying Lutri. Is it you trying to jam either Spell Setter Sprite and or Vial in the hammer? Because neither of them work. Neither of them are good. Come on, an ace. This is my trusty Otter and my trusty Flip Planeswalker. So it's Spell Setter Sprite. No. Sticky Murktide 4/4. I'm just gonna say go. More on an insight. I think I want to get a bigger Murktide. I don't know. Maybe I'm supposed to play it. How was your sleep? Not long enough. What's up, Dino? I am sufficiently rested, though. You know, sometimes you turn on the Summoning Salt video, and then you pass out and you forget to set your alarm. I don't even know what time I fell asleep. Just not forgot to set my alarm. Who would do that? Cough. I think I'm gonna play this. Hitting land drops seems like it's gonna be important. Fell asleep at like 9:30. The NRG was booty, but congrats on winning the challenge. Thank you, Casey. I think I want to wait on this Fact or Fiction, maybe. They're doing something proactive. I'm gonna Jace the Mind Sculptor. Something proactive, that can't be right. I'm gonna bait the counterspell with Fact or Fiction, I think. Well, maybe I should bait it with Magmatic. I have to delve 4. So I can go Magmatic, and if they counter it, I can Lutri it, and then target Jace again. Now they plussed on Jace. Yeah, I think I'm gonna Magmatic this. Just exile most of my lands. And the Jace, I suppose. I've never done this before. Okay. Same targets. That's cool. Was this tapping? I mean, it doesn't really matter. I don't need Lightning Bolt up for anything. But you're right. Oh, shit. Savaloon? Gotta slam a Savaloon? Or even a Blood Moon? Yeah, it's you. When it enters, then it gets the copy. Lutri's a powerful otter. I feel like Blood Moon ends the game as opposed to these other 3 not ending the game. So I think I should take the Blood Moon Shark Typhoon. I'm just gonna moon them. Gotta force negation. Nope. That's one thick Foff, yeah. It was a pretty good Foff. Fairy. Spin the Blood Moon. What do you do next? Kill my otter? My fucking otter. Holy bro, my fucking otter. Never let them know your next move. It's just Lurktide. We have Lutri down already. I played this in the league and I 3-2'd with it, and I was like, alright, let's go. I could probably 2-2 a prelim. Svalin's like low-key good in Murktide, I think. What the hell? Otawara? I'm making the fattest shark with this. I'm not even gonna recast it. Maybe I am gonna recast it. Magus Alamun. Thoughts? Condolences? Comments? Counter spells? Fire ice? I could have just countered it, but sure. This is the workaround to countering it. Shark. Get him, Sharknado. Okay. Lightning Bolt, Factor Fiction, Mana Leak, Magmatic Sinkhole, Consider. 8-8 Dargon, go. Fireplace around Mystical Dispute? Sure, I guess. I could just pay 3 for Mystical Dispute, but sure, I guess. Now they're just saving this in case they have like a Teferi to bounce it. But Teferi's gonna bounce my Murktide, if they do have one. Verdict, my shark! Oh, hi, Blood Moon. Ending. Okay. I haven't updated the deck, or am I stupid? I did. And a Teferi. So I can make a shark for 3. I think I'm just gonna make a shark for 3, try to pressure this Teferi. 3/3 shark. I don't know if that's the right play. Maybe I should just like, oh my god. Get dumpstered. I love drawing random cards to this deck and just being like, wow, this lines up incredibly well here. Probably the wrong play. Time to skim. Cast this Fury. This lines up randomly incredibly well here. I'm just gonna send both, because when they animate to block the Colonnade, then I can just Prismari command the Colonnade. Maybe I'm supposed to opt first. I probably should have opted first, because I can draw into anything. It could be anything. Target non-land permanent? Get out of here, Brazen Borrower. Holy shit. 1, 2, 3. And I can cast it after the Prismari command? That is rude. Why would they call you trash like that? So I'm just gonna make a treasure token. Did I draw 2, discard 2? I should draw 2, discard 2. 2 damage. Actually, I should let the damage resolve, right? Let the damage resolve, because they could kill my shark in response. I don't want to take up the Chandra. Heat Island. Alright, get out of here, Heat Island. Shandi. I don't want to take her up. Start killing them. Now they're just like Dob next turn. I could have -3 to deal 4 damage to the Colonnade and just kill it that way. Holy fuckamole, Seasoned Pyromancer. Put him in the dust. In the dirt. In shambles. Draw 2. Oh my god. It's just so good. Every top deck is just so good. I don't understand. I should have played this in the challenge yesterday. I'm just gonna fire this. I don't know. I don't get to cast Deluge. I should have probably cast Deluge before this resolved. I don't know what I could have hit. Able, Logic Knot. Okay. This is like a good cube deck, right? This looks like your type of cube deck, Leander. Logic Knot for 11. I'm gonna bounce my Spyro to attack my Chandra. The Madman. My grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards. Sure. I'm just gonna add red with Chandra, because I got a lot of stuff to cast this turn. Snapcaster. Everything's a piece of candy. 1. I think it just passed with logic not plus snapcaster. Has a long way to go. You're hating on the Lutri? You're make a Yori on deck next? Nah, I feel like Lutri's more fun. It's like playing Commander. This could be anything. 80 card singleton. Counterspell. Counterspell meet logic knot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I gotta do for 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fun. Get knotted, son. 2 for 11. Oh, Lutri was pretty impressive here. Oh my god, a Jace. No, I'll keep the 2 cards in my hand. I need to flex on them. I still had all these. Alright, not even gonna activate it. Attack you. Alright, what are we siding in? We have 1 Force Litigation, 1 Mystical Dispute. Those are probably coming in. 1 Flusterstorm. Got a Hearse, a Relic, a Chalice, Engineered Explosives. Should we side out? That's the better question. Probably Prismari Command. I don't think it's that good. We have a fucking Cryptic Command? Holy shit. Brazen Bar. Dress Down? Sure. Should board the Otter in. You're right. You leave my Majestic Otter alone. He's doing the Lord's work in my sideboard. Reveal my Majestic Otter. Elemental Otter, don't give a fuck. His hand is like insanely good. Surveillance, like one of the low-key best cards in the deck. You can't even shit talk Surveillance. Surveillance will remember this. A Braid can probably get cut. Yeah, I probably should have cut a Braid. I don't want to play Ledger Shredder into a Teferi, so I'm just gonna say go. Archmage's Charm. I just pierce that. If I like tapped out for a Teferi there, then I could just resolve my own Jace and be completely fine. Yeah, the Spell Snare about to go crazy. Opt? How do so many opts? Just to braid the Teferi. Smack. Opponent doesn't know I don't have good cards in my deck. Or in my hand right now. Shark. Oh. Oh, I found a use for the Abrade. Afraid, opponent. I could have anything. Even counterspell. Wow, they do not give a fuck. There's no way he's got counterspell. Jam Tef. Mana Leak, huh? This is Lutri Murktide. Thanks, Mana Leak. Well, I think I have to go for Jace. I don't know. This sucks. I'm just gonna get so behind on board unless I try to match. Not so fast, Yug. Spell Snare. Boombust? Or Dead Gone? You put that one back. I guess I'll put the land. And then just shuffle away that stupid Dead Gone. I could just animate Colonnade and kill it, which is like unfortunate. Maybe I should have plussed. But I just need to find an answer to this Teferi. If I plus, they also could have spun it with Teferi. I still don't have an answer to the Teferi. Hmm. Looking like this might be a go next type of situation. Although I could try to resolve a Shark Typhoon and maybe get back into the game that way. But they can just spin it still if they don't have a counter spell. Alright, you win. The Abraid's not very good. I think I'd take the Subtlety over the Abraid. Yeah, let's try it like this. Psycho Shark's way better. Maybe it was way better. Either way, I don't think I was winning that game. So like tapped out and died. Sure. What's up, Carrie? We are playing Commander in Modern. I have upkeep actions to make. Ice you. Thank you, Carrie. Appreciate it. Yep, you may opt. They must have drawn that for turn, otherwise they would have opted with the island I tapped. Pretty soon I get to draw the otter. Good Zeriak. 1, 2, 3, Archmage's Charm, sure. That's fine. Copium. I can keep up with that card advantage, Copium. Soundbite to make me draw better. I don't know if it's working. You can pay 3 by Lutri. They're just moving the discard, which is kind of good for me. That means that their Archmage's Charm is only a draw 1 instead of a draw 2. I'll take it. Holy shit, I drew Expressive Iteration. You were right, Zeriak. Anyways, buy my otter. Snapcaster. Opt. I don't think I care about Snapcaster Opt. I could like snap off the Spell Snare, but if they go untap Teferi, I'm so screwed. So I'd rather have Counterspell up for Teferi. I guess I'm not super screwed if they have Teferi, but it's really bad for me. I have to expend a lot of resources trying to kill it. Mini Teferi. Lose focus? Hell yeah. That's a card. Oh god, you're gonna make me lose focus. Yep, take 2. 1, 2, 3. Another one. I should replicate it twice. Actually, how do I cancel this? I'm gonna replicate this twice. Pay 6. Can you pay 6 over 3 different spells? It's for Modern Horizons, it must be good. It's actually not a bad card. Surprisingly. And I'll hit your Snapcaster. Ooh. I'm gonna try to hit my land drop here. Oh, I didn't hit my land drop, but I hit like 3 amazing things. I'm gonna take this Chandra to hand. Bottom exile the Surveillance. Just cast it. Now if they like tap out for Teferi, I think I can pretty reasonably pressure it. The Svelun is here. Now I can't do 4 damage to Planeswalkers. I wish it could. It's looking like a Solitude. Oh, drawing a card? Svelun the best? I was gonna animate Colonnade. That's just fine. I get to resolve Chandra minus kill it, then have a Chandra on my board. I think this is okay. Like, it's not ideal, but it's okay. I can't even counter it because I have Spell Snare. Fury might have been okay too, but I think I want to save Fury in case they have a Teferi. Jace Vryn's Prodigy go. I just have to like answer my board instead of holding up mana to do whatever. Ending the Jace. Goodbye, Jace. You were so young. Nothing else, huh? This looks like Solitude. I want to play around Solitude. My best line here. I'm just gonna add mana. Factor Fiction. Force Negation Blood Moon versus 2 Islands Magmatic. I don't know what I want here. I assume it's Force Negation Blood Moon. Blood Moon? Magmatic Sinkhole? Decisions. I feel like I take Blood Moon Magmatic Sinkhole. Just seems like so good here. Definitely not casting the Blood Moon at the moment. I think I'm just passing. So if they play a Solitude, which I think they have, then I can just like Sinkhole it. I could have advanced my board, but this gives me an answer to the Solitude. I was just scrying too. Fair enough. And take this opportunity to cast Consider. Another mood effect, alright. What's up, Russo? How you doing, my friend? This also deals 5 to a Planeswalker, so it's a virtual answer to Teferi. And a Fire Ice my Chandra. What did you just tune into? A work of art. Add red. A red Blood Moon. Blood Moon resolved. Alright, I'm just gonna say go. Work of art. How are you gonna hate on this otter? This otter is doing the Lord's work. Air? Oh no. I need more mana. We need to go even deeper. Magus of the Moon. It's almost out of time. Almost. That doesn't work against Magus, my friend. But it does play around Subtlety, which is kind of annoying. Making a shark. I don't think we need to hardcast Shark Typhoon this game. Ooh, a land. Ooh, a Spell Pierce. Reveal Mystical Dispute. They can't cast Supreme Verdict currently. They have to Solitude Magus first. Yeah, it's something about layers. Dress Down doesn't stop Magus of the Moon, just like it doesn't stop Dryad altering lands. It's like layers 7 or something like that. We have done it. We are the most powerful otter gamers. Dog. Reveal my trusty otter. If you hit exclamation mark deck Chendo, it should be on there. It's called Moonful Scam. I'm pretty sure it's what it's called on Cardboard Live. It's the second deck on here. Yeah, so this is today's deck, and then this was yesterday's scam deck. Thank you, Daedric. Appreciate it. Creativity? Creativity sounds like an interesting matchup. You play Pioneer? I'm about to start playing Pioneer once Liliana becomes available in that format. Only plays 1 Murktide. Yeah, you could only play 1 Murktide. But it's got the card Murktide in it, therefore we have to call it Murktide. I think I'm gonna ice them next turn. I'm in shambles. Go get him, Snapcaster. Lutri Blue Moon. This deck's a lot of fun. I don't know if it's any good, but it's a lot of fun. I'm gonna do bounce my Snapcaster. Holy shit, they bounced my Snapcaster. What chads? What absolute? Nope, not that card. Fire. 1/1. Yes. I need them to not go Dwarven Mind Creativity, because I cannot beat that. Is it a stretch to say I would enjoy Commander? I mean, I don't mind Commander. I have another Teferi. I used to play a lot of 1v1 Commander back when it was on Moto. And they took it off because the format was just vintage. Which is reasonable, because it was just vintage. Yeah, this is the Lutri Murktide. I don't know, Logic Knot might be good. Look at all this power I put into play. Too bad I can never kill this Teferi. They can't play around 10 different types of counterspells. Unfortunately, they have the all-encompassing answer to every counterspell ever printed. As much as I hate to admit it, they may have us here. Maybe they just don't have a creativity. With 5 cards in hand. I can't believe they have a creativity. Who could have foreseen this? Discard my Logic Knot. This is the league badge. The prelim starts in about 12 minutes. Hold on. Hold on, maybe we can EI into something. Alright. Test of Talents. If we draw our one Test of Talents and Test of Talents creativity, I'm gonna be so hype. Okay, what's bad? Everything. Magus of the Moon. Ashiok's probably fun. Dead Gone, maybe? I had to cut 5 cards. Chat, help me cut cards. This is an interactive deck where I ask you what we should cut. Probably Dress Down. This deck can't be bad. It was 3-0 in the challenge. Jace Vryn's Prodigy. You have a thing against the Vice President? Jace, Vice President. I don't think Dress Down's good enough though. It stops like one Archon trigger, but I can't even kill the Archon in the first place. I think I have to prevent them from even doing it. I should leave the Brazen in. Brazen's pretty good. Maybe Prismari Command. I think I need Fury to kill Ren and 6. Maybe we could cut the Fury, but I might die to a Ren and 6. Commandeer. A Braid can kill a treasure token that they're targeting with creativity. At least that's the theory. I'm gonna make them lose focus. And maybe it's Foff. Foff might be too slow. Never didn't have it. Ego. Lutri doesn't even work with Memory Deluge, I'm realizing. Thank you, Timber. Appreciate you. 60 card deck, by the way, XD. LOL XD. Are you clowning on lose focus? The spell wavered, caught on the tip of his tongue, at the edge of his awareness. I might just concede this match in the next 8 minutes if we don't finish it. Yeah, this is what I'm playing in the prelim. It looks like bad mana leak. Shh, you're gonna hurt its feelings. Look, I'm gonna replicate it and I get to play around Spell Pierce. How dope is that? Spell Pierce this nerd. This card's actually not very, like, not that bad. I almost said not playable. I meant to say not unplayable. That was like, it's not bad, not unplayable, not playable. Maybe I'm just speaking the subconscious truth. Alright, go ahead. Flusterstorm. It's not that bad of a card. It's actually pretty decent late game. Unplayable. Fuck. Caught me slipping. 2-3 Teferi. Start on the opt. Alright, Spell Pierce me. Maybe I should have bought him this. Veil of Summer. Mm, I don't think I want to spend the subtlety, do I? I have no way of killing this Teferi. Alright. It happens. I don't think I can afford to lose Memory Deluge and Subtlety here. Ah, yes. Cryptic Command. I guess if we Subtlety the Teferi, we're gonna draw Cryptic Command. That would have been so good. Greatest hits deck. There was no way to know. It could have been anything. It sucks. Alright, pass the turn. Leaving up Engineered Explosives. Oh, I should have bought Lutri. You would have subtletied it? Maybe. I think I gotta get an Archon. I get 2 Cryptic Command the Archon, so it's not like the worst thing in the world. Only pretty bad. Torborg, thank you. Appreciate you. This is only somewhat the worst thing in the world. Hydrate? Oh no, I'm out of water. Yeah, I did stream it. I streamed the entire thing. Cryptic? Bounce your Archon. Damn it, Zeriok. Why did you have to go and say delete Delcom, Otter? Canister scamming in the prelim? That's my dog. Alright. I'll take a lightning bolt. Maybe it was better you just did it yourself. Tyler tries his best. Suspends Lotus Bloom? Serum Visions. Is this Rooftop Storm? Or is this Ad Nauseum? You know, Tyler's doing a great job as long as he doesn't just refund everybody's points. As long as he doesn't actively cause problems, then we're okay. What is the command? It's just quote 12. I do my best to actively cause problems. I know you do, Janini. Last couple of weeks have been filled with scams. It sounds like he wants you to sit in the corner and watch the stream. No, I'm cool with Tyler doing mod stuff as long as it's not refunding everybody's points. Yeah, you may cause problems, Janini, but at least you're funny, so I accept it. Anyways, play my Jace Vryn's Prodigy. Dude, pronouncing cards after talking to demonic tutors, so difficult. Morning, cute bunny. I'm gonna discard this Fury, I think. Like, even when I'm watching demonic tutor streams, Janini, and you troll him, and you say something funny, shit cracks me up. When Bing Bong's right there. I love Bing Bong. If anything ever happened to Bing Bong, well, I think I'm gonna create a treasure. Murder the Lotus Bloom. Don't ad nauseum me. Alright, well, I asked nicely. Intervention Pact? Does Intervention Pact work with ad nauseum? No, that's you lose life. The hell, Janini? This is Janini's fault. The prelim just started. Oh, you can use it. I see. I see. Well, I have 24 cards in their hands, so, like, what could go wrong? You did summon Ed. After Ed's been MIA for the past, like, 3 days. Nice. I feel like I should just concede this. Can you kill me or not? I need to know. Alright, GG's gonna go play in the prelim. Deck is super fun though. I don't know if I can keep this. Maybe I do keep this. I'll keep this on the draw. Wouldn't opt. If it was on the play, I would ship this, but on the draw, I wouldn't opt. We'll see how far we can get. No turn one Ragavan. It's not a bad draw. I'm gonna have to cycle the Shark Typhoon. Yep. Cycle Shark Typhoon. Give my best Hayashi Blue. Man, Hayashi Blue is one of the worst decks I've ever played. I played a lot of bad decks in my time. Shout out to I Play Bad Decks for fueling most of them. Winota Yawgmoth is a banger at least. What are they doing over there? Just doing nothing, playing Murktide. Dash is a Ragavan. I can't beat that. Finale of Promise. I think you have too many Delve spells. So you're gonna be competing with like Delve spell, Snapcaster Mage maybe? My red source. Bro, please, my red source. How hard is it to find red mana? Apparently quite difficult. So you have like Magmatic Sinkhole, Murktide Regent, Snapcaster Mage that you're gonna be competing with, but if you don't mind like competing with those cards, I think it might be good enough. I also feel like this deck wants Thought Scour. Just another cantrip. Svaeloon. Alright, scoop it up. Can't beat that. Yeah, Founding the Third Path. Also will probably be a pretty good card in this type of a deck. I also feel like 8 islands is way too many islands, and you probably want to max out on fetch lands first. The deck is so consistent. In a deck full of one-ofs, we don't have red mana. Can't believe how many times we played against Murktide today. I guess today's Murktide Day. Happy National Murktide Day, chat. I think 2 Steam Vents is also like too few. Should play at least 3 Steam Vents. Because you're playing like multiple double red spells. I think 3 Steam Vents is the way. It's way too many islands. 4 color blue red's worse. Yeah, I think it depends. Depends on like what deck you play also. Reveal my otter. This hand's pretty decent. Seems fine enough. Thoughts on suspend the card? I think it's a very bad card. I don't even think it's worthy in like a spot in this deck. I guess if you're just playing specifically Eldrazi processor stuff, then sure. It's fine, I guess, if you want to play a bunch of bad cards with it. But save that stuff for Pioneer. It's good against Rhinos. It's not even that good against Rhinos. Just delaying the inevitable. You're spending a card to buy yourself 2 turns, which is like not really worth it. Not with that attitude. Alright. PT, show me your suspend decks. Okay, well. I can't. Well, there you go. That answers that. Isu. That's my second red source, which means I can untap, play Spyro, maybe. They definitely have like a Ledger Shredder or something. Just have a counter spell. So I'm still gonna untap and play Spyro. There's even better cards to be playing in effect. Let's play like Vines of Vastwood. Yeah, keep the Brazen. Yeah, I'll get rid of the Brazen. I wonder what they have if they're just like fetching and not playing anything. What do you have with 7 cards in hand, not countering a Spyro? Sure. Eats the Spyro. Sure. Spyro down. They don't have counter magic, because they would have countered the Spyro. So I have no idea what they have. Ledger Shredder. Cathartic Pyre? That's probably a decent card to add. I don't know, the 2 mana removal is just not as good as the 1 mana removal though. 1 mana removal is definitely where it's at. More things to kill Ragavan is just so good. Charm. I guess I'm just discarding. How do you have nothing? Make it make sense. Yeah, it is versatile. Yeah, Pyre is better with Ren and 6 for sure. I think the best, like, 2 mana red bolt effect is by far a Braid, though. A Braid is fantastic. Archmage's Charm, sure. I guess they're digging for something. I should probably hearse the Unholy Heat and the Consider. Because if they play land Murktide, I'm gonna be sad. Alright, say go. I don't think I really care about bolting this DRC at the moment. I have 8 cards in hand, have not answered any of my threats. Just have a handful of Murktides? That wouldn't even make much sense. They don't have lands because they missed their land drop. Yep. Blue-red, a Braid, the hearse. I will let you surveil. Bye, Lightning Bolt. I would like this DRC. Just scooped it up. We just submit. I was thinking about Force Negation, but I'm not sure Force Negation is really good enough. Does the new set come out, by the way, chat, on Moto? Is it the 7th? Or is it the 31st? I don't remember. Does it actually play more one-ofs? You're right. One of all the lands. Thursday. Mythic Spoiler. Dominaria United. Release date. MTGO. Reveal my Lutri. Well, the pre-release event starts on the 30th, which is interesting. I'll keep this hand. I'm gonna have to Fury Ragavan though. What's up, Mercurio? Oh, that's for Arena, so I don't know. It's like the Arena early access bullshit. I don't know what they do for Moto, if they like start the pre-release then as well, or if they wait until Friday. There is none of that. Good. I braid the hearse. They were ready. One, two, expressive iteration. What are you finding? You got a job at a fancy restaurant? Hell yeah, bub. Let's go. I'll let you out of the cage just to go work at the restaurant. Won't be broke anymore. How you're working at Starbucks? You're telling me Starbucks doesn't pay you very well? What? No. Not Olive Garden hype. Is it Olive Garden? I hope it's Olive Garden. Ruth Chris style restaurant, gotcha. Yeah, I think I know what that is. Pinky up type of restaurant. Like Red Lobster. Almost as fancy as Red Lobster. Built scam last night, hell yeah. Best of luck. Nothing can compare to Red Lobster. That's peak fanciness. We 2-2'd the prelim. We're 1-2 in this league, but I conceded one of the matches to not double queue with the prelim. Anyone mention that Canister just forward the prelim with your list now? That's good to know. It is good to know. That is pretty based, as Canister would say. Basically best in class, that's what I'm saying. Undisputed best Red Lobster. I was so sad that Treat Stream didn't allow me to put 1 pound of king crab onto my treat stream as a meme. It was like $70. Why won't you let me put 1 pound of king crab on there? From Red Lobster. I don't understand. Like, you can't have anything over $25. I was like, damn. Fair, but damn. Crab is gas. I love crab. What are you doing? Playing another expressive iteration. Okay. Okie dokie. Good seafood in Cali? Yeah, it's alright. It's not the best. It really depends on where you go. Because there's obviously, like, still gas station sushi and whatnot, but that's pretty much universal. There can be good seafood. Can be. Buying so many things. So many things and so many stuff, and you have 10 minutes less on your clock than I do. I have 4 cards in my graveyard, and I have 4 card types. Very skilled magician. Alright, say go. So I'm going to attack and then play a Murktide. Psych, dash this Ragavan. Alright. Are they also playing a Murktide pre-combat? That's not how you're supposed to do that. They could have attacked for 5. Instead, they wanted to attack for 3. Deal 2, draw 2, discard 2. They had their own mystical dispute, and they didn't use it on my mystical dispute. I guess I could have paid. Yeah, that makes sense. I could have paid. More F6 equity. Something like that. Alright, go ahead. Svelun, huh? Yeah, Svelun. Pass the turn. Honestly, playing this deck has just made me want to try Svelun in normal Murktide. Svelun has been a powerhouse all day. Bolting. Svelun. Okay. Svelun goes to 1. Bolting Svelun. Svelun down. Dash the Ragavan. Don't do it. Don't dash a Ragavan. Anything but that. Yep. There you go. I'll save you some time. Hey, I got my prelim stuff. 1 chesty. We did it. We did it. Lose focus. Not a bad draw. Man, Gotta get rid of 1 more card. I guess creature. Do I have a Fury in my hand? Murktide go. Up Apex. No swings. Makes sense. I do have a thicky Murktide. I'm gonna swing though. For sure, for sure. Ouch. Go. Just gonna turn on Delirium. We went 2 and 2 in the prelim, which is like reasonable. I lost to Murktide twice. Turns out having multiple copies of Expressive Iteration a little bit better than having 1 copy of Expressive Iteration. Who would have thought? Not me. Taking out Javier with Lutri. It's kind of like 2 wins. Not wrong about that. Do they have the Unholy Heat? They have the Unholy Heat. Vomit. What feels like -1 win is being up 13 minutes on clock. That feels like a -1 win. If Fury could go face, that's just Fire Blast at that point. That'd be so broken. Pitch 2 cards, 4 damage to your face. Bolt, Fury. Sure. Fury Ephemerate, 12 damage to your face. That's insane. So I can replicate this lose focus 3 times, so I'd make them pay 8, which apparently they have enough mana to pay. I might have to Ode of War the Snapcaster and then Spell Snare on the way down. Which does not feel great. Oh, now I get to make a really big shark. 1, 2 is a 4/4 shark. Not even gonna try to block the Snapcaster, I don't think. Just gonna wait for them to see if they have like a Murktide region or something that I can lose focus. Nope. I don't imagine it's resolving if I try to hardcast it. They're just gonna cycle it. Get a body, get a replacement card. I have that one of expressive iteration still in my deck. I'm digging for it. Another Snapcaster. Snapcaster Heat. I should have done it for 3. I just didn't want it to die out of a lightning bolt. That's why I did it for 4. I also didn't expect them to play multiple copies of Snapcaster. Hey, Canister. Thank you so much for the raid, and congratulations on 4-0ing the prelim. You're a certified scammer now. Congrats. Hell yeah. Lutri +1 card isn't that helpful of a name? Look. It's got Murktide in it. Therefore, it's a Murktide deck. I guess I should probably buy Lutri pretty soon. We want to flash in the subtlety. Yeah, I'll flash in the subtlety. I tutu'd the prelim with this beautiful Lutri pile of a deck. Why not Lutri lose focus? That doesn't roll off the tongue the same way. Plus, if you call it Lutri Murktide, it's Lurktide, which is equally a great name. A pretty based name. Alright. Well, we drew our one of expressive iteration, so we are very, very skilled gamers. Boop boop. Trigger Ledger Shredder, discard Spell Snare, probably. Yeah, I just discard this lose focus. This lose focus is pretty bad right now. I can't even play Spyro because I only have one red source. So I'm just gonna get Island and buy Lutri. Alright, we could just lethal them, I suppose. Maybe that was better. Just go face. This is game 2 and we're up 14 minutes on clock, by the way. This is game 3? Oh, it is game 3. It took so long, I forgot. Yeah, we should have lethaled. We should have lethaled. Now I can get lethaled myself. Which, you know, isn't great. Why kill them but I can kill 2 creatures? See? Somebody gets it. I've seen a better Electrolyze. Electrolyze is super sweet. Is this good? It's probably fine, I guess. This deck, the problem with this deck is it just does not have enough 1 mana removal spells. Oh boy, it's burn. Alright, please don't burn me. Oh shit, I just F6. Eidolon? Don't cast an Eidolon. Main deck Sanctifier. Are you an enemy of the scam? Is that why you're playing main deck Sanctifier? And talk shit to this opponent? Who hurt you? Dingo's the people's champ. Any deck I run now has main deck Sanctifier. Shallow and pedantic. What have I done? What have I done? Next question, how often do you win? Let me think about that. 2 days ago? Whenever that was. Scamming is not a victimless crime. It hurts people. It really does. Another one. Please don't show me another one. I have very few answers to this. Alright. Put your logic in a knot. It's like putting your panties in a bunch. Put your logic in a knot. Wonder what they're playing over here. I thought they were playing Burn, but apparently they're not playing Burn. Magus the Moon? Alright. Fair enough. We'll pass the turn. Murder the Magus, draw 2, discard 2. Bin. Ah, I understand. Deal 2, draw 2, discard 2. Variance is a problem in the Lutri deck. It is. Hey, a salmon. Oh, Shark Typhoon. I'm here to make shark. May I interest you in one shark? So if I make the shark now, it'll be a 3/3 and can get bolted. I could take one more hit or just assume that they don't have lightning bolt. I think I'd just take another hit. Ouch. Hardcast it? I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time for that. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time for that. Would like to draw. Counterspell. Lose focus. Banger after banger off the top. You'd never play Lose Focus? It's got Replicate. Because I've never lost focus 100%. You got that dog and you proceeds to start barking. My shark. I'm in danger. I might have to buy Lutri and cast Lutri as a blocker. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. You ain't gonna make it, chat. Go chump blocker Lutri. Successful chump blocker Lutri. Okay, that's not a bad one. Petty Theft, you're 1/1. Counterspell, you're 1/1. How many bing bongs I have saved up? Enough to make me turn off my soundboard? I have to imagine. That sound about right? Solitude. $521 bing bongs. It's a lot of bing bongs. See, you save a little, you can go a long way. 675. Please bing bong responsibly. Community goal for the Bing apocalypse? What would that even entail? Cast factor fiction. I would not do that. I would not subject myself to that. Well, opponent. Wouldn't it be a shame if you lost focus? I'm out of blue mana? Why am I out of blue mana? Can replicate this twice. I'll replicate it twice, that's why. Now I floated one too many mana. Now I look like an idiot. Just sinkhole brazen to save face, you're right. Ooh, those are some good cards. Yeah, I'll put the Memory Deluge in the graveyard, sure. To draw 4 cards, sign me up. Stoneforge Mystic. Yeah, I don't understand how people are so bad at piling Factor Fictions. It's kind of hilarious. Put my flashback card in the graveyard, draw 4. I mean, nobody casts Factor Fiction, so can't really blame them to a degree. I got the old draw 5 earlier today as well. The I will not split these piles in the prelim. I would like you to have 5. Nice engineered explosives for Sanctifier. Take out Blood Moon, take out Magus of the Moon. Take out... Just have Janini saying random unhinged shit again. Classic Janini. Take out the Brazen. Maybe they think it's like... Yeah, maybe they think it's like Gifts Ungiven, where they're picking the cards that go in the graveyard. You're afraid you'll repeat yourself? If you repeat yourself, you'll die. I think I just take another land. It's fine. I'll be fine. Rest in peace. I even care about this. I don't think I care. My piece has been rested. Because Lutri is like a snapcaster that doesn't need the graveyard. 100% of people who have repeated themselves have died. You're right. If you repeat yourself, you'll die eventually. I ended up going 2 and 2 in the prelim. Jim Jam. Worth it though. They're playing Steam Vents, which is like pretty interesting. Fascinating. Might be a hard cast Shark Typhoon type of game. It's rude as hell. Rude as hell. Guess I'll upgrade that in response. Dash Ragavan. You may regret that. Itch Solitude for Solitude. Okay. Deal. Super deal. This is what Lutri was made to do. Get discarded by the Spyro. Goodbye, Lutri. Lutri's best use. Let me hold on to a Fury. An actual good card. Resolves. How could you? Are you hurt? Broken? In shambles, maybe? I could have Lutried the Memory Deluge, you're right. I'm a fool. I think this is fine. Sword of Fire and Ice. Seems like a good card to draw. Blap. Heck you. Say go. Magus of the Moon? Oh my god. Never gonna recover? Oh, I recovered. Not only did I recover, but I can also pop this sword. Why is it called Murktide? Was only one Murktide? Because if you call it Lutri Murktide, you can call it Lurktide. Lurktide. Yeah, that's an awesome name. 2 damage, pop your sword. This deck has an answer for everything. And just like that, we 3-2'd. Bada bing, bada boom. I was talking about this earlier after the prelim. This deck, if you want to play it, put more 1 mana red removal in there. One or two of these, like 5. I don't know which one's the best in modern. It's probably like Forked Bolt and Burst Lightning maybe are the best. But it definitely needs more 1 mana removal over some of these other cards. This deck was really fun to play though. I enjoyed it. We'll probably play it again at some point after I find room for these.
Have you peeked? Bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bong. Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.